I wanted to say, like, welcome to Canada, and I'm so thrilled that you're here. And then, when did you start? What awards have you received? What makes your olive oil stand out? Can you explain the process from picking the olives? I know you've already talked about that, but we'll catch it here.
No, absolutely.
Benefits like around anti-cancer, neuroprotective effects, cardiovascular and anti-aging benefits, anti-inflammatory, blah, 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 blah. Compared, and the ibuprofen comparison, I think, is really cool. How it doesn't, the olive oil has got that benefit, but it doesn't hit your organs in the same way as...
Well, ibuprofen is a synthetic anti-inflammatory, so that's not good for your body, as we all know.
Yeah.
We overdo vitamin I, as we all call it, right? So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm so excited you're here.
We are too, absolutely.
So, have you been to Canada before?
Vancouver, but not in Toronto.
Well, you were in Montreal.
Yes, I forgot. That's true.
She went
for
to
a meeting, dental meeting. I came to Montreal, and dental meeting I went to Vancouver.
Okay.
Those 2 times.
Well, it's amazing that you're here.
Vancouver's we're going to New York. This is a 2-hour dodge from where we were going to go anyway. And I landed my plane at Billy Bishop Airport, which is right downtown Toronto. I mean, you can't have, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So,
have you landed at Billy Bishop before?
No, this is first time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just.
But not the last.
No, absolutely not. No.
But truly, we were so happy to meet you too.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm so glad you're here in Elmville.
Thank you.
So you've won a ton of awards.
This year?
What's happened this year?
12.
You've been going how long?
This is our 4th year.
Fourth year,
Fourth year.
right. And our first gold medal came from LA in February, but there's still 2 more to go. Right now, we are waiting for Italian and Dubai one. But up to this point, LA we got gold, and New York we got gold, Japan we got gold, and then Amsterdam we got gold.
Was the
in
latest.
Istanbul we got the best in Turkey, and then Athens we got double gold. And Spain, we got top 20. In Evalium, it's a really prestige award as well.
Evalium,
And Anatolian, we got the best of Turkey as well.
So what I was saying is that for us, we're very vested in bringing Turkish olive oil out because we don't see a lot of Turkish olive oil. And whenever we talk to people, they're always, oh, Turkey has olive oil. It's like a surprise. And so, and for us particularly because in our area of the world out in West, you don't see any Turkish olive oils on the shelves in any stores. Yeah. So we were like, we want to bring this oil, which we think is amazing, to the West and to America. And so for us, the idea of, having it on the shelves and having people understand it tied to having these awards, because we've competed in these major market award competitions, Greece, Italy and Spain are the 3 major producers, and they're always referenced as the olive oil producers. Yeah. And here we're getting, high accolades in all 3 markets. So.
It makes us happy to see that, they are agreeing with the product. It's just,
Well, they can't not agree because it's blind taste. So they don't know what they're tasting. They just have to say this oil is good, right?
But the thing is that, and everybody that puts their heart into a lot of work, everybody says mine is the best, but we're just getting reconfirmed.
Yeah, there's a lot of amazing olive oils, and we've tried some that were like, wow, this is a good olive oil. But I mean, we just want it to be considered as something on the world stage that, as far as I know, up to that point had not been.
But it's one of the best I've had.
Thank you.
And I hear it constantly, and I hear it because I have a lot of people that come back in every day. People come in to buy it. And I have a couple of guys who come in and buy 2, 3, 4 cases at a time because they say they have seen an absolute difference in their joints and their
joint inflammation. We have a lot of people that are arthritic that have said, and again, we're not saying medically that we know that there's a benefit, but it's anecdotally people say, as soon as I started using your olive oil, I felt a difference.
Yeah. They tell us that we cannot say it, but a lot of researchers have done.
Absolutely.
And then
they can check out the research. It's there.
is anti-inflammatory effects there for people who has arthritis problem. We get many phone calls from people saying, "Oh, I started taking your oil about a month. I start feeling difference." It's not a quick fix, It's a lifestyle change. Once when you have this oil in your system, it's not like, okay, I'm gonna take 1 month. I'm gonna be all better. I don't have to have it anymore. It's not like that.
No.
You change all your lifestyle, your eating habit. That starts in the kitchen. The basic product is the oil. You get the best quality oil because that's you worth it. You have to decide what you worth. And then a lot of times people says, "Oh, that's too expensive," but we talked about that too, because to make a high, really premium product, it takes.
Well, people go to the shelves at the stores and they see $8 and they see $35. How do I know the difference? And that's the education that we have to make.
So how many pounds of olives, in your estimation, would it take
for
to make
us,
a bottle of Oro di Milas?
So for us to do 1 liter, we have to, some years we end up using 20 kilos of olive to make 1 liter olive oil, right? Because premium oil comes from a green olives, and green olives don't have that much oil. So, that's where the also cost adds up. And of course, the cost for Oro di Milas adds up because we don't, we handpick everything. It's not like you have these big productions. They take 5-ton or 10-ton machinery goes in the field and brings you, right?
Shakes the trees.
Right. For us, maybe 40 people be able to bring 3-ton olives.
We hire the villagers in all these different communities, and they come in and seasonally they pick for us. And it's really, it's such a communal event. We go out there and everybody's having tea break, and the women are all in their native costumes from every village has different colors and different clothing schemes. And
so it's, we employ the villagers around, and then because our orchards are in the mountains, so it's impossible to drive any machinery up there. So one guy will be handling the combing. So then we have tarp on the bottom, and the ladies will pick up the olives and then put them in the little crates.
And they'll sort them too, because they got leaves and everything. And
labor intensive.
It's down to this level of importance that we focus on even in the harvesting. As she said, when we comb, we have these machines that have these little fingers, and they basically knock the olives off, right? But you can buy those with steel fingers or carbon, and the carbon leaves less bruising. So we use the carbon fingered units on our end. So all those little details are all part of the process.
100%.
Right. Affects the outcome, right? Because if the fruit is bruised a lot, but
starts fermenting.
Fruit comes out of the tree, they start fermenting, right?
You ever drop an avocado and then open it and see how it's
oxidation taking place, right? So that's the reason, within the people goes in the morning, they pick up the olives, and then harvest them, and then afternoon we start milling, because we have to have 4 or 6 hours. We cannot wait too long to make the oil, because the fruits are not healthy, right? It's most important. The fruits comes healthy. Do you ever do an orange juice with a bad orange? No, right? It's the same.
That's exactly what I say to people when they say, "How long can I leave it in the on the counter?" And I say to them, "Well, if you buy orange juice, or if you squeeze your orange juice, you're not drinking that in 6 months or 7 months, right?" Maybe not a great analogy, but the point is, it's not going to be a good thing to drink. And it's the same. Olive oil is a fruit juice. It's oil from the fruit juice, and it's you've done special things, and maybe we can talk about that. The argon gas, the
they have to preserve and save, protect the oil not to break down, because olive oil is very sensitive. It's sensitive with the heat, the light, and then oxygen. So our basically meal is very modern. Everybody thinks old ways.
Looks
great.
like a lab.
Right.
It's that clean and stuff.
Right. That's amazing.
Because old days they crushed it with stone.
Yes.
Out in the oxygen. A lot of times people think, "Oh, that's always much healthier," but it's not. Now that new research came out, oxygen does oxidize the oil. So we do anaerobic. Our oil doesn't contact with
minimally
oxygen,
exposed to oxygen.
Very minimal. Like even in our malaxing time, some places when you go, they open the malaxes to look at the
They have windows. They're not sealed. Ours are sealed.
Right, we
Ours
cannot
are
open our
anaerobic.
malaxin because we don't want any oxygen there. So it's really is a science to
Yeah,
create this
very much so.
premium high quality oil that from fruit, from trees to the tankin, even a bottle, and you can screw up during the bottle and stage two.
Yeah.
So oil is sensitive. That's why sometimes they go, if it's that sensitive, can't you cook? Oh yeah, you can still cook because if the polyphenols are high, oil is very stable.
Yeah.
But we also know International Olive Oil Council says in Europe, it says if your polyphenols are more than 250, you can claim health benefits.
Right.
Yes.
So we can claim health benefits.
Yes.
And actually, we got the award for that too. Remember, for the health benefits being high polyphenols.
Amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
But to your point, I was just going to say, when you were talking about people and how long they keep it,
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, your oil's so special, I don't want to use it up." And we're like, "No, no, no. Once you open it,
Yeah.
you need to
Use
use it
it.
and get it, because it's going to start oxidizing.
Yes.
It's still good, but
Yeah.
it just is not as potent
First
and
time I
amazing
opened.
as you
Yes.
we go through a bottle every couple of weeks. I mean, we use it on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
But we know who to get it from, and we get a good deal. So
I mean,
yeah.
we bake with it. Amazing. We make banana nut bread. We make carrot cake with it. We make strawberry cake. I mean, pistachio bread.
We don't use shortening
all the
for
time.
anything.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing.
You know, like antioxidants. Sometimes people really don't understand what's the antioxidants on the polyphenols, right? Antioxidant means it stops the oxidation of your cells, right? It's the cellular level. So a lot of times in general, just being outdoors or indoors, doesn't really matter. Our body is exposed so much radicals, that damages our cellular level. So having an olive oil, it protects your cells, prematurely dying. That's where the longevity comes, right?
Yeah.
If you protect your cells prematurely dying and it repairs itself faster, so you'll live longer and healthier. I mean, we all know at the end, I mean, there's nobody lives forever. We have expiration date,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But we agree that we want to stay healthy long as possible
Exactly.
to enjoy our old age too. I mean, and we
Who's
can,
old?
and it's
Who's old?
proven.
Yeah.
But it's proven that we can. There is, you can look at the old history where people were around the Mediterranean, area where they grow up with olive oil. They are really healthy people.
Yes,
I mean,
I agree.
with the food, of course, lifestyle comes too. If you look
there's-
at all that region,
it all goes
they,
together,
right?
yeah.
They eat very organic with the olive oil and with families and friends. That's all part of
Social aspect
Right.
of it is important.
all together. It's not
And
like
walking to
Yeah.
work and not, and
Yeah.
working hard, like labor and all of those things are
Yeah.
certainly part and parcel to a healthy lifestyle that
Absolutely.
we've lost. We've
Yeah.
lost it.
Yeah, I mean, look, they proved, after the World War II, when the American doctors were in Europe, right, they did a lot of research why Europeans weren't having, like Italy or
Yeah.
Greece or Spain, not having their heart conditions. They find out they linked to the olive oil.
Olive oil.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So that's
That's
where
one of
they
the
initially
factors. One of the
started.
factors.
Right.
One of the factors.
And then they talk about the high blood pressure. It goes all one, right? And then gut health, brain health, because we have to eat fat for our brain. Right? You have to have 40% of your calories has to come from fat. Why not choose a good like Oro di
Yes.
Milas fat, right?
Yes.
Because you have to eat fat
do.
anyway.
Yes.
So that's what I try to
So-
tell people. Try not to avoid eating fat. Choose good one.